My name is Tegan John, and welcome to the first episode of my company.
Alright, first we're going to do a little quick research. In the white car, I forgot the gentleman had mentioned we changed the computer. So, we ran the number off of this computer, and it does match up to that 04. So now if they were chasing the fuel pump, and not realizing it was just a fuel pump, and they started changing everything else out, they probably put the wrong computer in. Because we did some testing on Deegan's car earlier last year, and yeah, if it's not an 04 within the date code sheets, it won't work. And each year's got its own list of computers. So you guys are out there hopping junkyards, make sure the computer you pull has the same serial number here that is what is on yours. Otherwise you'll get a no start, no power, no fuel pump, no nothing. You're going to get upset and you're going to think it's junk no bueno when it's just the wrong computer. So we already have an extra one, so we'll deal with that later. Hopefully when it goes down. So on today's episode, Deegan, I'm going to help you. We're going to try to knock off a bunch of stuff underneath the car, and we're going to show people how to maintenance their e-brake cables. We won't freeze and have less schwalks on the calipers. And then we can find out then they need brake cables. And then we can find out they need a never-ending West Sword. So that's our plan. So your butt, my butt's going to go to there, but we need to take this tire off first. So you can take your own tire off. Did you even have a thought yet of which one you wanted to try? As I said, that one's off the 06. And then these are off of yours. I mean, they're cool one way, but when you flip them around and they're going the wrong way, it don't make much sense to me that why they do that. But the gun is there. Where'd the socket go? Oh, it's right next to it. They're not on very tight. So zap that one off, so then we got some more room. Tire down. Remember it goes backwards. Make sure the splines go down all the way. Remember, try to level the gun. You'll feel it find its own happy, sweet spot. Does it feel like the key's on? There you see. There you go. Make sure it's going the right way. Right now you're going on, I think. Push the button the other... No? No, you should be right. Hit it. See what happens. I ain't scared. You feel like it's going backwards? Then push the button. Remember? Other button.
I'm trying.
No, remember I said flip the button.
Oh.
So see, now you're going forward, aren't you? Hit it again. See, you're going forward, so you need to go the other way.
Press the button.
Yeah, push the button that way. And just hang on to the gun. It'll do it again. I don't remember putting them on that tight. Are you sure you're going the right way?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, here, hold on. Hang on to it, buddy. Hang on to it. Yeah, kind of like that movie. Who does number 2 work for? See? You gotta make that gun work for you. See? There's no real difference from when you took your other tires off, except for these take a fancy key. It's the only lug nuts I had for contrast color.
Dang it.
It's alright. You'll get used to it. Or it'll kick your butt, one or the other. Just stay on the trigger. You don't have to let go. What setting is it on? Do you know?
3.
Okay. Try to be level with the gun and the socket. It'll tell you. You'll feel where it's happy, like right in there somewhere from my angle. Just hit that son of a gun. Wrong way anyhow. Flip the switch. That's fine. There you go. Maybe now it'll come off. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. There you go. See, don't be scared of it. Just have to be scared of people that don't like you all of a sudden and just run away and disappear. Everybody else that stabs you around. Don't let it happen. Just run it. Beat it. Don't let it go away. There you go. Here, push down on the bottom of the tire with your foot a little bit, and then you can use the socket and it'll come right up. See how it kind of makes it wobbly? Or you can just grab it. Oh, you can't be hurt. You're not the one with problems, I am. Alright. You can pop that off and just set it over yonder with that sucker. Good enough. Okay, so now we're gonna. I know you want to build, but first you gotta clean, you gotta inspect. You can't just jump into craziness. So it's actually not that bad, Diggy. There's only a few spots we're gonna have to scrape, which is right here. These are the tire toe rods on an OE one. The BMR bar system I put in the 06 gives you one on each side, so that way you get a better adjustment and a better ride out of it. So for now though, we're gonna have to clean those up, so that way I can figure out somebody I can trust to do an alignment. And then we'll spray down here, and then we're gonna check the brake cables, the e-brake cables, because they freeze, and a lot of the times it's not the caliper itself, it's the cable. It's the way GM puts them in. So you ready to climb underneath? Or do you want to start here and just clean this end first?
This end first.
Alright, grab a wire brush that I somehow went way too far underneath there. Don't worry, I'm not showing your butt off to the world yet. There's too many crazy people out there that might get attached. Alright, so we need to brush off all the way back to like here, because this nut will take some of the stuff to help it break loose. Oh, don't be afraid of it. It's not like you're brushing your teeth, unless you have problems like some people I know that require one. Ugh. Diseases people catch. Bleach never kills everything. Make sure you try to get all the way around it. It's better where you might not hit this thing. There, you get to actually work, I get to try to clear my head. Right? Should be good for a while, right? How long should we go? I gotta download time sucks.
Yeah, download time sucks. I would try, because like your big 38-minute one, it took like an hour.
Okay. Yeah, it's right on the 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just around like 20 minutes for the episode. I want to do hour-long shows to actually show different pieces of this car plus the other projects that are here. But we try finishing up the other car. New parts came in. I actually just refigured something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems kind of expensive. Just do those two pieces, but can't complain when I don't have the equipment to do it myself. One piece of wood is make sure you know you can lay in your back. You're gonna get dirty regardless. It's called being a mechanic, an artist, and whatever else you want to be, like a car redesigner. For me, cars speak to me. Usually it's only a Pontiac, but I don't know. It's not a curse, I know that. But they always tell me what they want. They know what they want when you unveil her at the show. Just gotta listen. What you get? Now you just need to do the threads. Because these have to screw this way. So that way this is loose enough to set toe. See? We'll learn, yeah. Next episode, we're going to take all the air fender wells out so we can do some more special inspecting and cleaning of a certain part that I don't know why it's so expensive and don't work, but I'll explain that one later. Ooh, just think we get to show off your arrow fox mod too. Alright, just focus on the other end real quick, and then we can start tracing stuff. You should be good at that. I can go over and just pause it or stop and do the white part line.
Right, yeah, if you go over 20 minutes, you just hit stop and then just start another one and then...
Yeah. You grab those pen lights and orange, you grab these up. Alright, another sprinkler. Let's see. How at least I don't look too loud. You see. So. It's not. That's the thing. It's not rusty. It's just dirty. That's why the selling of things. So go ahead and take that can. Where we're at. Does it come out very fast? You see that? You don't need a whole overload of it, but put some on this thread, a little bit here, and then on this thread. The only lubricant I've got right now. Oh, you need more. You want it to penetrate. So you get a little bit more than on the other side of the neck. Here, a little more. There you go. Same thing. Back side. You don't have to get the whole one. That should be. So that'll saturate in. Hopefully it'll keep it. It'll help it break loose. So let's move it to the other side, and then we'll climb underneath to do the brake cables. All right. You got some weirdos toothbrush here? Okay. Oh, thank you. All right. Now, also, I can move the light for you too. She's a little guy, so they're not super bad. Such a goof. Sometimes if you're not afraid to get dirty one of these times, you can find it's easier if you find the right position that's easier for you, like laying up down to get to it or kind of fighting it. I thought we had this weird discussion when we took the seat out. You always want to do it the hard way. Granted, it's okay because I do the same thing, but that's why I'm trying to teach you not to do it the hard way. I've already lost enough. I'm never going to get it back, too. It's the problem with being a Y person. I always have to have answers for no matter what happens. Whether it was somebody continually stabbing me in the back and running, or if it's somebody that's a wannabe bully, or if it's Les Schwab. It's just my failures aren't failures. There's just another route around a problem that you just don't need because it's not your problem. And music, for me, everybody thinks that music is angry music. Is just so angry, so angry. Anybody would just stop to listen to me, and they would understand that that's what keeps me happy. That's what gives me that fake smile everybody wants. Keeps me from freaking out.
I think
losing more people or anything. That looks good. Good enough. Go ahead and spray it. Not both sides of the car are going to be the same. Remember where to spray it? I mean, I've locked every memory of myself into a song of somebody's writing because it matches what we go through. You are starting to do the same thing with yourself and what you're going through. That's good. For us, it's just another way of compiling data. That way I store it because I do remember everything and nobody wants to face that either. I don't know. Okay. We're going to do the calipers first. So, right here, Diggy. I'm trying to show everybody this at the same time. Right here is the brake cable end where it comes up into the caliper. Well, I have to get dirty. You're getting dirty. This ain't fair. Oh. So the cable, pops up at a very strange angle. Man, I don't do that. I'm new to this stuff. I don't know how to run the technology. I just know how to drive it. So right there's a pocket. So water gets in there and it causes this to lock. Not this. This. This right here causes locking issues, not said caliper. So let me get Deegan lined out here and then we'll climb under and I'll show you the rest of them that we will take care of. So Deegan, on both sides of this caliper, if you look down in here, there's this cable. You see it? This cable runs down into a little pocket. Okay? You gotta spray that pocket with some of that stuff. This is such a pain, Deegan. We gotta get used to this stuff. This is weird. Okay. Follow that cable right there. Follow it. Yeah, follow that down until you see that where the cable comes up. There you go. Now we're getting the child. Now you see that? There's a pocket where the cable goes down near the bracket. Right there. See the cable? Okay.
Just spray inside of it?
Yep, spray inside of it. Just fill the pocket and it'll do the rest. So just fill up the pocket with it. I know that one sucks. Did it go in? Here, let's try this other one. There's case, do the other one.
No, I think I got it.
Here, try this one. Yeah?
Yeah, I got inside of it.
Okay, let's go do the other side. Use the red one if it does better. And then you see it? Here, turn the can kind of as flat as you can. Well, not like that, but you'll understand one day, I guess. Oh, you'll learn. You'll learn it. Good?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to stop this one here and we'll do a part and a half here in a second because our download time here sucks. So, back in a few.